minutes. But because we're in an encounter right now, I mean, the encounter literally is going to last only a minute or two. So you can as a bonus action on your turn continue to move the eyeball around wherever you want. I believe it was a bonus action to move it around or send it further. So
is the blinking head like a first cousin to the talking head?
it's actually it's a copyright infringement, but because he's so old, it didn't stand up in court.
Grandfathered in.
Yep.
And please remind me, what was the distance that the eye could move? Was it 30 feet or more?
30 feet. I believe it could move 30 feet and around. Hang on. All right. Yep. I had to scroll the map around.
Yeah, I just moved it 30 feet.
Yep. No, I had to scroll over to where the eyeball was. So you continue to be in this, cored out, shaped, perfectly rounded glass surface ice tunnel that continues to lead down.
Sure do hope this doesn't end up being a waste of use of the eyeball, but we'll see. Then that was a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so where Ziada is, are we? Am I able to say cast a spell next to her to get it past her, or are we saying that no, she's occupying the entire passageway?
No, I think if you're I think what I've been ruling with this is that if you're doing a targeted spell and you're shooting past people, I might give the target of that spell some soft cover. But apart from that, you could clearly target the 3 that are at the bottom of the stairs there if you want, with whatever you're doing. And if you want to make a knowledge, I'd say religion or arcana. I might be able to tell you a little bit more about these if you want to know. I mean, depending on your roll, of course.
Nope, not at all.
Nope, these are scary shadow things.
Okay. It was so close to a 20. Okay.
What do you do?
I guess I will. Those do I have? I guess I'll do this guy.
Which one? This one?
This one.
Can you click on them again? I don't know which one you clicked on. Sorry.
No, I didn't click on anybody. I was choosing a spell.
Oh.
Hold on. This is the spell I picked. That's the damage, and then this is the furthest guy. So this guy.
So that guy. Okay. So it is a con save. So let me see what I can do for con save. And just make sure. What kind of damage is this? Radiant. Oh. Oh, all right.
It's pretty beneficial so far, so.
Yeah.
They're actually immune to radiant.
No. So
dark.
First of all, that I rolled a 2, so that's a failure.
Full damage.
And so it's full damage, and then they happen to be vulnerable to radiant.
Nice.
So what level did you cast this at? Second level?
Third.
You cast it
Third.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So 44 points of radiant damage because it was a 22, or how does that work?
No, so it's half. So it's 22,
okay.
It's 22. It would be 11.
And 11.
So 33 points of damage against this guy. He's dead.
Nice.
So, yep, that guy's off the map and not there anymore. Okay, so you cast
my
that.
mood beam is hanging out there.
Yep. Let me do this. Nope, this. Go. Come on, give me something cool. This is fun. Oh, it's not going to do it? That's not going to give it to me. All right. Come on. Oh, there we go. All right. And so, Dolan, I'm going to give you.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to give you control of the
Cool.
Moonbeam Entertainment. And so, as long as you have concentration going, you can move Moonbeam.
Cool.
All right. So cast a spell, bonus action. You still have movement if you want, or anything else crazy you want to do.
Okay. I moved. Done.
All right. That is going to go to shadow number 5. Where are you, buddy? Oh, you're over there. All right. Well, let's do this. We've got, I think it's 30 feet of movement. No, 40 feet of movement. All right, Chris, can you do me a favor? What does the language on your spell say as far as the space it takes up? Does it say like cylinder 5 feet or like cloud 5 feet, or what does it say?
I'm looking. Cube.
It's a full cube.
You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose.
All right. Well, that answers that. So I think this is going to happen. Okay.
And they can't squeeze behind it.
Yep. So they have the ability to squeeze to an inch, and so if it was a cylinder, I was going to give them like a very low percentile chance that they could squeeze through and try to get you. But if it's a cube, then you filled a square with a square. I'm not going to say that they can do it. Actually, can they fly? Good question, Tom. Can they fly? And the cube goes how far up, or is it just a 5-foot cube? Cloud of daggers. One action, 5-foot cube. So,
5-foot cube.
Yep. So they could fly over it. Unfortunately, they cannot fly. They don't have the fly action. Yeah,
Then they couldn't fly over it.
Exactly, which means the best they could do is try to jump over it.
Pollinate flowers, but I'm not a bee.
Yeah. If only they had a stamen. All right,
No, you're a bee. You're just not that kind of bee.
Right. Not the pollinating kind.
You bee, and I don't mean the pollinator. All right, Novak,
99 bees and Kevin ain't one.
Novakri, you're up. What are you doing?
Queen bee.
Moving. You know what? I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast them. The one up front.
Okay. I'm gonna scroll back down. Yep.
14 to hit.
A 14 is gonna hit. What kind of damage does an Eldritch Blast do?
Force.
Salmon.
force damage. So that's gonna get right through there. So that's 6 points of damage against that guy.
Well, I get 2 because it's
Oh, yeah, I'm just I'm just marking off, taking
yeah,
some damage.
21 and
Def.
4 more points.
All right, so I'm gonna go -4, and I'm gonna give this guy a couple of marks. Not good ones. Not good marks.
I'm rather fond of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's entirely dependent on who you ask.
It's true. It is true. All right, so I just want to double check. Strength modifier. Oh my god, this is fun to know. So the maximum height that you can jump in 5e is 3 plus your strength modifier. And these guys have a -2 for a strength modifier, which means they cannot jump over the cube. Son of a bitch.
1 foot cube.
So they could jump over an ice cube.
They could jump over an ice cube. Well, several ice cubes actually, because ice cubes are maybe only what, inch and a half. But
You aren't
but okay,
using real
so
ice cubes then.
you're not using the real ice cubes.
Did you break your
all right.
glass?
I'm gonna slide because this guy doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. He's gonna slide up there, and then that guy I think is gonna go here. Boop. And then this guy. Yeah, that guy. For poops and gigs, I'll move that guy over here. And now it's Loki's turn. Loki, what are you doing?
I'll walk up here. Alright, I'm gonna just use the short bow.
Because it's using arrows from the quiver is magical damage, correct?
Correct. I'm not sure if it's gonna matter with a 12.
A 12 is exactly what you need. That is the AC.
So 7 points of damage.
Against the guy that's in front, right there?
Yep.
And that guy's dead zony. So let's do this, do that, and let's take him off the map.
Yep.
I had hoped that you were going to continue to flee and peace out, but fair enough.
I would have, but the tunnel was collapsed, right?
No. Which tunnel are you talking about?
The tunnel going back. That's what you said last week.
I'm sorry. The tunnel going out, like back to where you entered and you all sang
all the
the
way out,
codicil. Yeah, all the way out. The tunnel leading back to where the face and everything, that's still fine. That's still there.
Oh. Okay. Don't worry, I have brave as an attribute, so it's fine.
It's
And
fine.
we
It's
saw
fine.
it in
It's
action.
fine.
After being a coward, I came back. I saw this was doable thanks to Chris's character. His leadership knows no bounds.
Jux has really juxtapositioned himself into the forefront with this. All right, go. No, I thought it was good. Shut up.
I thought I had the bad dad jokes.
So this guy doesn't know. You know what? This guy's just gonna try to brave the blade cloud, and rush up to attack Novakri. What is the save in the blade cloud?
I don't think there is a save.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Wouldn't you like to know? You feel that a creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn. Starts its turn. That's right. So you got to roll 44. Tell me what you get. Did you cast it at a higher level? That's why you did 5d4.
Yeah, he has to. He's a warlock. He doesn't get
I-
to skimp out. He has to go full blast all the time.
Oh shoot, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. All right. So well actually that means it would actually have been 64, right? Because if you cast it at a higher spell slot, it would be 64.
He rolled 4d4 though.
No. So the spell does 4d4, and if a warlock has to cast at its highest casting level, which I'm assuming would be what, third for this? At third level, it does an additional 2d4. So that's why I was, instead of 5d4, wouldn't it have to be 64? That's why I was asking that.
Gotcha.
19.
Yeah, I mean, so that guy tries to squeeze through and is quickly sliced and diced.
Ensued.
See you later. He's out.
He dead?
Oh yeah, dead. And so it goes to Ziada. Ziada, what do? You cannot currently see any more of these creatures. You know there's more because you ran in the room and went, oh no. But
Mm-hmm. Does your cloud of blade storm thing, can that be moved? Not right now, but can it be?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna try and taunt around the corner and just say, the skin is in here, the flesh is over here. I sound like a strip club if I just say the skin. So,
you hear like the wind blows through, and then you hear in response, "We've waited this long. We will have what is ours."
okay, over here, lame-o. And that's what I got. I'm gonna, if something comes by and gets by the blade storm, I'll try and get them. But like, other than that, it's kind of I'm good for the time being.
All right, so I'm not going to click through everybody's stuff. I will just sort of like push the pause button on this and say the following. The creatures are intelligent enough to notice and to have seen what happened to their comrades as they attempted to get to you. They are not going to engage on the stairs right now. So one of two things is going to happen. Either you guys can go away and do something else, and they maybe will follow, maybe they won't, who knows. Or after a minute, or when Jux no longer wants to concentrate on this cube, something else is going to happen.
Actually, when it's my turn, I can move my moonbeam
You
60
can move,
feet.
You can, but you have to be able to see where it goes, and I'm guessing.
Do I?
You do. Because there's a you know what? I'm just going to scroll down to moon.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Range. Upon a point within range until it's
Just says within range.
on each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction. So okay, so I'll tell you what. I'm not going to give this thing any vision. I don't think it has any. So you can move it, or you can tell me how far you want to move it, and I'll tell you if something happens. But that's about all you can get on this without attempting to walk through the blade barrier and do it.
Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, I mean, are we doing that now, or am I waiting for my turn?
So it's Ziada's turn. Ziada, I just wanted like to hit the pause button there so that we didn't go through a full round of everybody just going ha ha. So that was Ziada's turn. Ziada, you said you were going to hold there, or do you want to do something else? Because it's still your turn.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold there for now. So.
All right. Jux, it goes to you. You are aware of the same thing. That these creatures don't appear like they're going to move any further into like your field of vision, let alone the the spinning cloud of doom that you've created.
Well, shit. Seriously, computer.
It's a spinning cloud of shit daggers. Now that's horrific.
Um. Let's see. What does this do? That's not what I need.
Does anybody have a spell so that we can like all fly over the cube but keep it there, the cloud?
I have fly, but it only works on one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says touch. Range is touch. Touch a willing creature. The target gains flying speed of 60 feet for the duration. But it's also a concentration spell, so if I cast it, then the cloud of daggers goes away.
Go anyway.
All right. Well, I don't have anything in my repertoire, so I'm just gonna take a step back then. That's it.
Okay. Sorry. And so it goes to Valen. I am like hurriedly looking through her spells. And she goes, I don't I don't have anything I can help with right here. Professor Scant pops up for just a moment and goes, oh, maybe if we could talk to them, maybe let one of them eat you, they could tell us more about this place. Does anyone think that's a good idea? No takers?
No, but
Who's
you'd be a
worth it?
great suppository, Professor.
You'd be fascinated to know where I've been. Some places not as clean as others. But how else would I have all of this information? All right. That guy. They're all just, you know what? I'm just going to do this. And this. And this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And this. I think I'm going to take... Okay. All right, Harvest, it is your turn again. So, a couple things you can do. Well, actually, a couple things to know. It's a bonus action to move the eyeball, and it's a bonus action to move the moonbeam.
Nope, it's an action to move the moonbeam.
Is it really? I thought it was a bonus action, so you could cast another spell once it's up there.
Nope. I can't cast another spell anyway because it's concentration.
Well, I mean, you could cast a spell that's not a concentration spell.
Yeah, but no, it's an action.
Oh shoot! I didn't know that about Moonbeam. I thought it was a bonus action to move it. So okay. Do you want to do the eyeball first, just so
I just moved the eyeball another 30 feet.
Okay, hold on. I gotta scroll over because the
I don't see anything besides.
Well, you do see something actually. What you see is that as you come around the corner, there appears to be the merging of two of these like glassy ice tubes. So right here, there appears to be another tube that's meeting here, so this widens in front of you, and then it seems to narrow as it goes into darkness in front of you again. So, tubes. Having a little tube
Tubes.
parade. Tubes, boobs.
Fucking tubes.
Tubes, dudes.
Okay.
All right.
And then I will move Moonbeam. Now, okay, so just so I understand, so I don't do something I'm not supposed to do. Moonbeam, you're allowing me to move it, or I'm telling you
So
where I want.
what I'd like you to do is if you go and click on the ruler or the upside down comb looking thing,
Yep.
you can click on Moonbeam and then draw a line, and I will move it in the direction you want it to move it up to 60 feet. If it hits a wall, it will stop at the wall.
Okay. Up to 60 feet. Right about there. We'll do 40 feet there. Do you
Alright.
see that?
I do. So I'm going
Okay.
to grab Moonbeam. I'm going to put Moonbeam where you moved Moonbeam to. That path did not connect with anything. If it did, it would have triggered the damage because it would have been the first time
Okay.
a creature was entered in it as it moved.
Okay. So it's 40 feet there, and then so then I'm gonna go. D.
This is really like you sank
I'll
my
go there.
battleship kind of shit. So you start to move that way, and you stop because you hit a wall. So I'm
Okay.
going to stop you there, but
Yeah.
I think you'll be pleased because when you stop right there, you are directly on top of a shadow. So
Yay!
yes, so I will make a con save roll. I doubt they're going to pass this. They do not have a good con, and
And I'll roll.
well, it was a 14. What was the save?
16, I believe.
So in that case, that is damage. So tell me what it does for damage. Roll for damage.
I don't know if this will roll all three, or if it'll just roll one. So
Well,
I'm about to find out.
Well, if it doesn't, you can always. I'm gonna assume you should probably
That was
do
one.
more. Yeah, that was one. You can always just click on the dice in roll 20 and click 3d10 on that and roll it that way if it's a problem. Or if you're in D&D Beyond, at the bottom left-hand side of the screen, there's a little dice thing that when it expands, you can click on the D10 3 times and roll, and it'll do an independent roll for that.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, okay. This did 3 again. Okay.
So why don't we do this? 17 minus 3, or do you want to subtract the last die that you rolled?
Well, I rolled a 3 in both times, so we can. It's just so let's just say it's a 17. Because in this roll, I rolled 3 on a D10.
Oh, okay. So so the total is 17?
Yep.
Well, that's enough to kill another shadow. Couple things to say about that is in the Pirates game we play on Saturday, my character Hal killed a shadow, and I felt pretty excited about that. But if they've got this low of like a hit point total, I don't feel as proud of what I accomplished as I did in the moment. I was like, I'm the man. Yeah, are you? Did you? Really?
All right. Yeah.
But I am going to say that the rule was that once you hit a wall, it stops your movement for the turn. So bonus action, you moved an eyeball. You saw some more glass tubes. You moved this. You killed a shadow. Anything else you're doing on your turn, or is that it?
Hold on. I'm just counting my 1, 5, 10. Nope. That's it.
Okay. Goes to this guy. That guy's staying there. And so it is Novakri's turn.
Well, I'm certainly not going past the blades.
The cloud of blades. You don't want to just run in that. It's the best.
Nope. So I'm just gonna move up behind Ziata.
All right. Step up behind Ziata. All right. What is going on? Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Okay. Goes to Loki. Loki, what are you doing? Apart from being brave.
Super brave.
I'm very brave. Prickles, get out of here.
I got all the braves.
Well, there's not much we can do. We don't really want to go through the daggers, so I guess we'll just chill here and listen to the shadows scream in the next room.
All right. Speaking of shadows. That guy's dead. I can take him off. Ziata. You're going to jump. No, you're going to high jump over the daggers. You got the strength. You can do it.
Yeah, that's definitely like the best plan. Like, there's no other course of action that makes any sort of sense, other than to attempt to get on the wrong side of the barrier, at risk of myself.
I mean, that's exactly.
It's like, yes. Yeah, I think for the time being, it's something where just kind of wait and let the moonbeam pinball around and tear through over on that side. Then if things start to come over, yeah, we're gonna have to see. I feel like that's just kind of where we are at the moment.
All right. So in that case, this is the when we hit Jux. Jux, is this the second round since you cast it, or the third round?
This is, I believe, the start of the third.
Start of the third round. All right. So that I just want to double check something real fast. No, that's all taken care of. No, that's all taken care of. You get time on that. So okay, yeah, no. So you guys, I mean, literally, you can stay here. I'm Balin's not going to do anything. The shadows are not going to come towards the blade barrier, and I don't know what you guys want to do at this point. I mean, like, I guess I'm not going to take it away from you. If you want to wait the full minute, and you want to have whatchamacallit, you want to have harvest cast, or just continue to try to move randomly the moonbeam around, you can do it. But you're basically playing you sunk my battleship at that point, where it's a shot in the dark every time for a couple rounds just to see what happens.
Literally.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Moonbeam would be a lot more effective if I could target things and see them.
Oh, 100%. I'm not going to lie. The first, I have changed a few things since, but the first path that you put the moonbeam on, you would have eviscerated like 3 of them where I had them, and I was like, oh my god, and you were like, now you're going to go down here, and I was like, oh, so much better for me.
Get that back. That's a hint.
But I did say I moved them, so I'm kind of cheating at
Retcon.
battleships right now. But all right, so Jux, are you going to maintain Blade Cloud?
For now, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna basically hang on. I'm just gonna see who's left. Oh, that guy. So we're gonna do this. Okay. Wait a minute. Who's this guy? Oh, that guy's dead. Get him off there. Okay. So goes to Valen. Valen goes, I'm not gonna do anything. Skip. Harvest, you're up.
Okay. All right, just move my eyeball to go right down that fork.
Hold on, I gotta move over because that's so far away from where you are. All
Let's see
right,
it
so
down.
you take the turn. The glassy tunnel seems to slide further, um, and it looks like it's starting to go up right now. Like as you
Oh.
made that right hand turn, yeah, south to right. So right hand turn. It looks like the tunnel seems to be leading up from where
Up.
you would have been sliding down on the other one.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. And a moonbeam. Hmm.
I gotta scroll back over here. All right.
Do that. So you said I hit a wall there.
Yeah, just I assume you can see it, so that's
Yeah, I can.
okay.
Boom. Come back there. 35 feet.
Okay. Zoop. Right there. Boop.
Yep. Anything?
Don't hit anybody.
Okay, and then we're gonna go that way at 25 feet.
All right. Zoop. And I'll tell you, you hit a wall right there, but you don't hit
Okay.
anybody.
Okay. That is my turn.
All right.
Um,
Boop. Boop.
yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
No, I was just trying to see if I could just get through that fucking blade barrier or not, but not right now. Okay.
Do you want me to take it down?
Roll that high jump. Do it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I mean, I like it there. I definitely. I just. I don't. I don't know. I don't want to. It seems like this moonbeam can just almost kill them on contact. So if I could just hit one every time, then we're not wasting the moonbeam.
We could
So
try to prepare our actions, see if we can like move and shoot on your turn or something like that.
what do you mean?
Kind of like run down
Like-
when that thing gets dropped. Or you say-
Yeah, so like we all do
Yeah.
one more round, hold our actions to move
Ready?
and shoot or
Yeah.
something, and then
Yeah.
so then Jux will need to lower it, and then you can go like right after to see
Yep.
if we can take enough time to prepare, even if it takes like a few rounds, if we can like store up some stuff to make this possible.
I would say that if you spent the next like round from where you are right now to Jux's turn, you guys could easily do that and not lose your place in initiative or whatever. Um, just know that the creatures have clearly like done their own things to kind of prep as it were. Um, do me a favor and can everybody tell me what, as I need to grab the pen, what is everybody's passive perception?
17.
18.
Okay.
$15.
13.
Loki, you're gonna be like a 40, I'm
17.
sure. I thought for sure you were gonna be like, oh yeah, I got like an 80. It is what it is.
72.
I see everything
Better than I thought,
all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah, so 17.
Okay. Okay, cool. So Navakri, are you gonna hold to go when Jux drops the barrier, or are you gonna do something else?
I'm just gonna hold.
Okay, we gotta hold. Loki, gotta hold.
Yeah, I'm preparing to do that plan to run and fire when Jux lowers the
The
cloud of
barrier.
daggers.
Okay. Ziada, same thing, or is there something you want to prep before? Or
No, I think I'm the same. I'll just run up and kind of, you know, I'm thinking just to kind of get in the front to block off anything. But yes,
Yeah, I was
everybody
kind of thinking
understands
to
where I'm
have the
going.
moonbeam sort of bouncing around in front of you.
I'm
So,
well,
because
I mean, if you're gonna, you did it on your turn, so like on your next turn, you could move it back in front of him, but because you spent a turn before the hold plan happened, I'm not giving you a hold, if that makes sense.
no, totally.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just saying going forward, at least for the next minute, I'll be targeting. I kind of want to clear a path for Ziada, essentially, with Moonbeam.
gotcha. Okay, all right. So Jux, it's your turn. Are you gonna drop the barrier and see what happens?
Yep.
Okay.
It'd have been
So
funny if Jux is like, no.
Jux is
No,
like,
I'm
fuck,
staying
fuck
there.
that. I'm not gonna, that's stupid. Why would I do that? All right.
Yeah.
So in that case, Novakri can go, Loki can go, and Ziada can go. So let's go in that order. Unless you got like, let's stick to that order, um, because otherwise I got to move everybody around the initiative. So Novakri, you are holding. So what do you want to do?
And I can't do anything. I promised everybody I wouldn't go taking the lead anymore. So
Oh, do it. Run in there. What's the worst thing that could happen? You'll live forever.
yeah, no. I'll continue holding until
Okay, that's fine. All right, Loki, you're up. Blade barrier is down. Delete that.
Right. And there appears to be nothing here.
So from what you can see this guy because of your perception.
I can see what guy? Because
Hold
I
on.
can't
Oh,
see him.
hold on. Yeah, you can.
This guy?
Yep.
Alright, run and shoot.
Pew pew.
Pretty good.
The 26 is definitely a hit. Oh, man. So, explain how you murder a shadow.
Turn the light on.
Yeah. It's slight magical glow. Just dissipates it entirely. On impact.
Dead. Get that guy off the map. All right, you moved, you shot. Anything else you want to do? You know there's
That's
more things in here. You can also see the moonbeam just chilling right there.
no, this is
You can also direct me. If you can see stuff, Loki, you can always give me directions. I'm really good at following directions.
I just let everyone know I can't see anything else. And that's all I can do for now.
Okay. I suppose if you know nothing can see you, or at least you think nothing can see you, as a bonus action, couldn't you try to hide so that you could get sneak attack?
Sure, I'm not in anyone's
Yeah.
sight right now, so if I can, as long as I stay hidden, then yeah, I can do that.
I mean, no sense not using a bonus action. Yeah. Oh Jesus. Yeah. Whoop. And Ziada, you just watch as Loki kind of turns, looks at you, winks, and then just evaporates from view.
Yeah, usual.
You know, pretty standard. The huge. All right, Ziada.
I was a shadow the whole time.
Right.
Ziada, it's your turn.
I'm going to move up to maybe 1, 2, 3. We'll go right there.
As you get right there, you see. I think I can give you a little. I think I already told you about this room. That It's sort of a large, sort of jagged looking cavern. You ran in here and saw all of them. You don't see them anymore. However, you also realize that if you want to spend the time to try to do a perception check, maybe you could see them. Just it's a little metagamey, but your perception as it stands right now as you rush into the room is not enough to see them.
Sure. If I'm not seeing anything, I'll throw one out there. Let's see how we do.
Nope. So you run in the room, you look around, you can't see anything. That's kind of a free action doing a perception. So is there anything else you want to do? Like fortify yourself, maybe smite yourself? Like what do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast light. I'll do it on my sword. And that'll be it.
Okay. Just double checking something real fast. And your light is just like the light spell, correct?
Yeah, the cantrip. It's just it.
Okay.
It's lit
No,
up.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a paladin effect that had some other things added to it. That's why I was asking.
No.
All right, so Jux, those were the readied actions. I think it's kind of, I don't think it's a bonus action to end a spell. I think it's just a free action to end a spell. So you drop the blade cloud. It is your turn. Everybody else had been holding. They rushed up and in. Valen was like, I don't even know what I can offer. I don't even know what I can offer right now. And so it is your turn. And then we kind of reemerge into the turn order.
And I'm assuming with the passive perception of 13, I'm still not seeing them.
You do not see anything. However, you could roll a perception check, much as Ziada did, and maybe see something.
Sure, why the hell not? I only roll like shit on checks.
Yeah, but then you cast spells that literally just like grind battles to halts because the great. I mean, that was awesome. But nope, you're right. A 10 is not going to be enough. You don't see anything, so you've taken a move action. Do you want to do anything? Do you want to guard yourself in some way? Do you have some other spell you want to cast? I mean, cast. You do.
No.
All right. Was there something? I'm just cutting back to her real fast to find out. All right, so Valen will move up to here so that she has she doesn't get in everybody's way, so because she recognizes she is not as strong as you guys. What is her passive perception? It's a 12. She's gonna roll a perception. Nope, she's just like the rest of you guys. I can't see shit. And yep, that is her turn. That's what she can do, unfortunately. And so now it goes to some of these folks, and I suddenly have to shrink the map because too much going on. All right, this one. There we go. As all of a sudden creatures start to emerge out of the darkness, and this thing is like, well, maybe. I thought I put this on the right level. Let's go over here. Token layer. Holy macaroni. All right. All right. 30, 35, 40. It can't get close enough, but it's like, we will have what is ours. And these like bony fingers start reaching out towards you. Bony being these ethereal, gross ghost hand claws, but it can't get close enough. Next one. That's why this isn't working. There we go. This one, however, 5, 10, 20. This one's going to run up and try to get Ziada. So a little attack here. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
No, I didn't think it would. But it comes up and tries to slash against you and does not hit. And so that was that guy. That was that guy. That's which guy is this guy? This guy is. I gotta do this shit. Sorry, everybody. This is a little more tedious than I thought it would be, but it is what it is. Is going to run up right in front of Jux, but it's a double move and can't do anything more than that. Then this guy's going to go. Oh, no, we're going to do this. He's going to move right here and not provoke, and he's going to attack Loki. Does a 12 hit you, Loki?
No.
He goes, we demand your flesh for ourselves! And cannot hit, as these etheric claws do nothing but trace whispers against your armor. Harvest, you're up.
Okay. I move my eyeball 30 feet.
All right, let me scroll the map again. Hold on.
I step in front of. No, it's happened. I'm done.
All right. So before you go any further, I'm going to tell you this: that
Okay.
the tunnel continues to ramp up, but at the very top of it, right about here, it appears to change from like the glassy ice of the glacier that you guys are stuck in right now to what looks like rough rock. You can't really see into it because it appears to just go into inky blackness, like a void bigger than any space you've seen here to within in the glacier.
Like another hole, like the one I went down to get in here?
Like, roll me a survival check. I think it's a good
You
check.
got it.
Survival or nature, whichever is better for you.
It's survival.
All right. Survival. With a 17, you feel pretty confident that this is a hole that leads to the Underdark.
Oh. Okay. That's kind of cool.
That would be survival, yes.
Yeah, that would be survival.
You
Okay.
you also know that the lost city, the crashed citadel of the Netherreast that you're trying to find, that has this like item that might be able to battle Oral. I was going to say the Ice Maiden, and then I got stuck between the two of them. That might be able to battle the magics of a god are not in the Underdark. However, something or someone or some ones or some things has punched through the glacier into the Underdark.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I know we're engaged in battle, but I relay all that to the group.
Everybody, you want to go to the Underdark? I've been hearing great things.
Great things. A lot of really reasonably priced real estate. And then I put my
Buy cheap,
moonbeam.
sell high.
My moonbeam over there. And I
All right.
roll. Moonbeam.
Hold on. I'm just moving Moonbeam. All right, you should put it
I
on top of something. Okay.
did.
Yep. How many? Like how far was that to move Moonbeam?
It
Uh,
was
So first of all, that guy's dead.
10,
Let me
15,
just-
20. It was 25 feet.
Okay, hold on. I want to make sure you get the full advantage on this. So that guy's dead. I'm going to take him off and put him over here, and then I'm going to put your Moonbeam back right there. All right, so you move 25 feet, and I believe the spell says you can move it up to 60 feet. So feel free to keep moving. Just know that if you move it through a friend square, it will
Hurts
hurt
a
them
friend.
as well. Yes. Actually, wait. Hold on. I did get a con save on that, correct?
Yeah, you should.
Yep. Not that I think I'm going to save, but just 20s can be rolled.
Does
It was a 20. It was
does
a
it
20.
matter though?
Yep.
Doesn't it
It
bring
does.
it down to 23?
Well, so it was
It
23.
would just be half. Right.
Right. So it would only be 11 damage. And so that guy is still alive. Not not looking great, but all right, so let's get rid of the X and let's put all the dots on him. But he's still alive. So are you going to continue to move your moonbeam because you can?
Yeah. So I'm going to move it here.
Okay. I'll give you another check, another save. See what I can get. That's a fail. So this one will take full damage. If you could roll 3 ones, that'd be great.
Maybe.
Nope, that guy is dead.
Yeah.
Come on.
So that was 25, so that was 30. This one. I'll move it here.
That guy will take off the map. All right, you'll move it there, and I will. Gotta make a
Do a
roll
check.
again. So yep, let's see if I can make a con save again. Come on, con save. Nope, that's a 6. God damn it. Fucking moonbeam. Cloud of blades.
Ugh. Not very good.
All right, that guy is not dead as well. I mean, super hurting. Boop, 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 but not dead. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Well, I could move it again if we're giving me 60 feet, but
Yeah, no.
Um,
No. If you can move it 60 feet, and it doesn't
Okay.
say that once you stop moving it, you can't move it again, and it doesn't, then
Alright.
sure.
okay, well then I'll. So that has me. This one was 25, then this was 30, and this is 35. 40, 45. 45 feet should get me here.
Okay. I will roll another save. Gross. Come on, con save. Make this. That's a fail. It's not enough. It's close, but it's not enough.
And then it's 60 feet. We'll land it right back where it's at.
Okay.
Right now.
All right. Cool. Hold on. I want to put dots on this guy. Boop, boop, boop. You do also realize that if you had left it on one of the things that you had hit,
Yeah, it would be doing damage again.
well, it wouldn't be doing damage again. Oh no, it would.
No, it wouldn't. Oh,
No,
maybe.
isn't
I
it
don't
when
know.
it starts its turn?
Yeah,
Because
when it starts its turn there.
it says a silver the creature enters the spell for the first time on a turn, or starts. Oh no, it
Or.
wouldn't. Yeah,
Right,
it wouldn't.
or.
So now you've
That's
just got
what
a
I thought.
blocker. Yeah, now,
Okay.
Yep, you are correct. You are correct. Thank you. All right. So, Jesus Christ. I mean, great turn, Harvest. You know, found out about holes to the Underdark and then killed one and eviscerated 3 more. Shadow number 5. Where are you, Shadow number 5? Shadow number 5 is up here. So Shadow number 5 is going to go. Let's well, first let's do this. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. That. Novakri, your turn.
Okie doke. You just got shadows.
Yep, you can see a shadow standing between Ziada and Loki right now.
I'm gonna move right there. And just Eldritch Blast it.
All right. A 10 is a miss. Pew! But a 12 is on the money, and it only had 1 hit point left, so describe your kill.
Oof.
Guess you guys are down here tonight.
All right, Novakri, you moved. You took 2 shots. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Shadow number 4 is just double checking. Yeah, is dead. So shadow number 4 is not there. And then this one, we're going to do this. Boop. Boop. Oh, no, we're going to do this. This one's going to slide up back into that same spot and is going to attack Ziada, but with a little bit of advantage because, you know, it got some flank action. Come on, big money.
Does nobody get attack of opportunities for it going past 2 characters?
No, you got too accustomed to having a certain polearm master with reach of craziness to doing it, but it never moves outside a threatened square.
Gotcha.
So 11 is a miss.
Yeah.
So Ziada, yeah, son of a bitch. That guy's dead. It goes to Loki, but Loki,
It's
depending on what you want to do, there is a shadow in your face. In your face.
Right.
I'm gonna bio break right now.
Okay. I am going to cast Shocking Grasp on this thing.
Oh, snap. All right.
Cantrip.
A 16 is a hit.
the sound effects. Just amazing tonight.
That's only 3 points of lightning damage, but it cannot take a reaction until its next turn.
All right.
So that allows me to get the hell out of here.
Actually, wait. Weren't you hidden?
I was.
So would you get sneak attack with that? Can you get sneak attack on a spell?
No.
I've never asked that question before. I mean, does an arcane trickster get sneak attack? Is sneak attack only
I
with a
think sneak
melee
attack
strike?
Is, yeah, well.
Only
or
melee?
Anything with melee or like the arranged, as long as it's a dex attack, I think. Well, I
Would
don't
get-
even know if that's necessarily true.
I
Yeah,
would
I
get
don't-
advantage if it didn't see me, but
Well, so
I
But
wouldn't
you're
get sneak attack.
yeah. So the hit is the hit. Yeah.
So
No,
roll for advantage and see if you roll a 20.
that is true. You could critical.
Fucking double that shit.
Meanwhile, Loki's just like, I don't care. I'm out of here.
I'm brave. See you later.
Yeah, that's gonna be the same. Just hit much
Same result.
better. And I'm gonna move over here
Zip.
and hide. Not as well. Not as well.
Bye.
But as I said, very brave.
I mean, the bravest. Bravest of the brave. All right, Ziada, you
I've
are up.
survived this long, and for
I
some
know.
reason, when I rolled stealth earlier, I actually rolled sleight of hand.
He
You
takes
stole-
No one
lessons
said a
from
thing.
Robin.
Yeah, you stole someone's coin purse as you went. Zoop, bye. That's why you smiled. That's why Ziada saw you smiling.
All right, so I'm gonna attack the one to my right.
Okay.
Shadow.
Ziada looks like she's double fisting some pints.
Way to go.
That's not gonna be a hit.
Feels like it after that one, and that one too. So
That is all. Oh my God, Ziada. I
Alright.
killed my mom. I don't need to do anything else. Bye.
I don't understand the point of any of the other stuff.
Existence is futile. All right. So, shield dash, athletics check. I mean, I feel pretty
yes.
confident you're gonna win that, but
I mean, me too. After those rolls,
well, let me
yeah.
put it this way: they have a -2 to their strength and no athletics. So I'm rolling with a 23. Yeah, I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1. So D6 plus strength, and describe how you bash a shadow to death.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that this is gonna. So that's
Wow.
4. So that's only 2 damage. So is it still dead?
It had wait. It had what was your total?
2. Well, it's 4, but if it gets halved,
Yeah, so you don't kill it because it had 3 hit points left. Shit. So, yep. I'm gonna do a quick.
great turn. One of my better ones, I'd say.
Did you get any bonus for there being light on your sword?
It's not radiant
I
damage.
didn't even hit with my sword, so no.
Okay.
Oh shit!
And-
Wait, hold on. I rolled a 1. Is Loki still here? How far is that shit? Where's your lucky bullshit? How does that work? Do you have to see me?
And is it per short rest or long rest?
If you're within
That
30
one
feet of me,
keeps going.
you can use it. I need to use my reaction to give it to you. So I'll
Yeah,
use my
you are.
reaction.
Nice.
I'll use my reaction to give you some luck.
All right, so I'm gonna try and throw it down, and so that's the first attack.
Okay.
I ended up
All right.
coming
So
back with a hit.
you kill this guy. You know what? If that was the first, let's do this. We'll call the first 2 a wash, but if you want to shield bash the other one, you can. So no, we'll do this. So if that was the first attack, that kills this guy. So that guy's off the map. So get him off the map. You still have a move action, and I'll give you the other 2. Let's do it, because if we're rewriting history, we'll rewrite it. Hand was still on the chest piece.
I'll take that 10. I'll just re-roll the athletics. I know the 10 was a miss, and it's like I did roll that, so
Okay.
worst case
So-
scenario, even if it's a 7-10 were my first attack, and then
So yeah. So
25 's
against
a
the
hit, so.
all right. So against the 20. Oh yeah. Yep. That's a hit. And is this a guy against the guy next to Jux or the guy at the bottom right?
The bottom. I'm trying to finish that guy off.
Yep.
So,
All right. So that guy is now that guy's dead. Yep, that guy's dead.
All right.
I don't even need to double check
Oh,
that.
thank goodness for Lucky. Brave and lucky.
He's brave and lucky. All right. So that goes to Jux, correct? Yep.
We're just down to
Oh.
this one.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Athletics check. Kevin, it didn't show up. I thought you had just stayed on that, so hold on. Just
So
for
that would have been for that second one anyway.
Yep.
So
Yep.
either way, so yeah, it would be going to Jux.
You know what? I failed. A
Okay,
D. They can't be made prone, but you can do what is it? A D6 plus your strength of damage, but it'll be halved because it's not magical.
Yeah, so that was for this one that you already took off the map. So if that still killed it, then yeah.
Well, I thought the longsword 25 was the strike that against that one.
No. That was for this first one,
Mm-hmm.
and then I moved down, and the only thing I was able to do that I had left was a shield bash for that one.
Oh, I see. So yeah. So just roll that. I mean, as long as you don't roll a 1, you will have taken it out.
Well, I had rolled a 1, so that was 4 damage, so that brings it down to 2.
And that's fine. It just needed. I mean, a 1 total damage, which you can't do
Oh,
anyway.
okay.
So yeah.
Then yes.
So yes. Okay, Jux, your turn. There is a shadow in your face.
In my face, huh?
Well, I mean, maybe it's in your shoulder. Maybe it's in your ham hocks. I don't know.
Maybe it's in your head.
Everything you said running through my head, running through my head. Everything you said.
Nice. Not where I was going, but I like
Zombie, zombie.
Oh, we all went different ways with this. All right.
Seriously, what the fuck?
Well, you get to choose your own song.
I mean, you can take your own path if you want. That's fine.
No, I'm just gonna shoot him with the Eldritch Blast.
Now, because he's in your range, is this the same? Kevin, is this disadvantage because of within 5 feet? It is a ranged attack, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So you're roll twice with that because you have disadvantage. Yeah. Well, I mean, shit. Okay. So that. Yep. So -7. He is bloodied. An 18 is a hit for 8 damage, and you have killed that guy. Boop. Boop. Oh, boy. All right. Jux, you went pew pew and took that guy out. Are you doing anything else?
No.
All right. Vaylin. She's going to move right here. Feeling kind of confident and looking around. And she's like, I see more stairs leading down over here. I see more stairs leading down over here. This guy is dead. This guy is dead. This guy is dead. Harvest, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move my eyeball not
shit.
into the Underdark.
Honest to God, I keep forgetting that you have an eyeball, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I gotta move the map again. All right.
Uh-huh. Okay. Move the eyeball not into the Underdark.
All right. You're back at basically where those tunnels
Yeah.
kind of juxtaposition with each other. All right. You see that. What else are you
Or-
doing?
I guess I'll move myself to like there. And then I'll move my moonbeam. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 12, 35. I'll move here. And my moonbeam will go. I just turned back to Ziada. What direction are we gonna go in?
Let's see. Let's kind of stay to the
Hard
left
right. Stay to the left.
in terms
Okay.
of,
Like so straight
following the
ahead.
wall. So yeah, like
Yeah.
that way I'm thinking.
Okay. 50, 60. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. It runs over there. Does not hit anything. So okay. Am I looking at the right guy? I am looking at the right guy. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Shits and gigs. Here we go. Zoop. A shadow runs down and emerges and goes, "Give me your skin!" And tries to grab you.
Miss.
Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Then it misses. So it's unable to do anything. Yep, that's its turn. So Novakar, you're up.
One sec. Do they have any immunities to necrotic damage?
Yes, they do. Well, I should have made you roll for that, but yes, they do.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
A 15 will hit. It does 6 points of damage.
And 12.
Interestingly enough, these
5
things
points of
don't
damage.
seem to like react to that. And a 12 actually will hit as well for another 5 points of damage, giving it a lot of marks, but it is still up. Boop, boop, boop.
Ah. Ha!
All right. Novakri, that was your turn. Goes to this guy who's dead. No, it's Loki's turn. Loki, what are you doing?
Alright, now that I'm out of range of everything, I'll come back down.
Now that I can be braver than I was before, I'll come down and be even braver than I was bravely before I was brave.
Still hidden behind my allies. I will super kill this thing, I hope. Nope, that's a 19 on the die, not a 20. But I'm guessing 20 points of damage kills this thing.
100%. It is dead zony.
Very good.
All right, so you ran down there, you shot that. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Behind allies, so maybe I could just keep hiding. That's a good plan. There's the 20. I'm invisible.
You like evaporate right as you take Jux's coin purse. Sorry, I need this. Bye.
Just turns into frozen wall behind him.
Zoop. All right. So for now, I'm just gonna take the turn order off and say that you guys are out of combat. That said, I think what I'll do is I'll hit stop and do this and put that back on. This. And then I have to take a quick bio break myself, and I will be right back.
Do we just survive shadows? What the fuck?
We literally survived shadows and did it within 30
Well,
seconds. I feel like that last guy like swung at me. I ducked out of its way, and an eldritch blast came flying at its gut, and it went poof, and then it suddenly took a fucking magical arrow right to the forehead and drowned. Like literally in front of my eyes. That was just the last one. Never mind all of the other ones. Like the one guy on the board just got like sideswiped 3 times.
yeah, there were a bunch that just got, rolled over by the moonbeam.
Well, that too, right? Exactly. Moonbeam was like frying them all up, and then everybody else was just able to pick them off.
Yep.
I mean, to be honest, the moonbeam blade cloud combo was pretty intense. Like, I Loki's reaction of like we're all fucked and gonna die, and I was like, well, I mean, there might be another way out of this. And then you guys were like, fuck this, and then you did that. I was impressed. Well played, everybody.
Yeah, that blade cloud would be awesome if you could move it. That would be
So
fucking dope.
now that you've cleared this room, or seemingly cleared this room, um, jagged walls make the surrounding where some of the other walls seem to have been shorn or cleared or crystallized or what have you. There doesn't seem to be anything. Professor Scant is like, well, perhaps these were some of like survivors from when this sky citadel or this sky city fell, and they were left to kind of find their own way, and perhaps they died here in bleak or bad ways. Too bad.
Well,
Should have learned from them.
they they died in some pretty bleak ways again. So
Can I move my eyeball?
You can move your eyeball, yes.
Sweet. Right now, my other 2 eyeballs are rolling back of my head. Okay. Moved it.
Hold on, I'm just double checking something real fast. Oh, it's invisible. Okay. So, yeah, so you move there, and what you see emerging from the darkness in front of this floating eyeball is like a bubbling, steaming pond of water.
Mm.
That's about all you can see. You see that that the room that the end of this tunnel kind of opens into a much larger place, and right here you can see the edge of this sort of steaming, bubbling, not boiling, but sort of maybe like hot tubbing
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I immediately share that information, guys. I found some hot baths, some hot springs.
oh, we'll be coming back.
Really
Well,
minim-
well, you know for a fact that if people were to jump down the slide, your eyeball just went down, they could slide right into it.
I think they're really highly mineralized. Probably really good for our skin.
Maybe they're
imagine
like the
there's
hot
anything
springs in
else.
Iceland, jump in,
Exactly.
rub some of that salt on you. I mean, it's an
Uh-huh.
adventure path. You never know what you're going to find.
Don't mind the sulfur smell. Don't mind it at all.
Oh, can your etheric eye smell? Oh no, it can't. Right. So that's what
Okay.
you see with that. What would you like to do? What would you like to do back with the rest of your pate?
I mean, me, I'm waiting for Ziada to move right now. Like in my downtime,
All right.
I would be moving that eyeball because I just am trying to explore these tunnels in the time that I have.
Ziada, in front of you, you see the pathway kind of continues forward. Uh, like the tunnel right here continues forward, and then I think you can start to see how it might branch into various ways at the end. To your left, you see that there is an aperture that comes this way, and then to your left, you can see down here that there is another set of those like well worked not well, I can't say well worked, but like worked ice stairs. These look well trodden, I think would be the best way to say.
Okay. So I'm gonna start heading up this way to see if there's anything else I can see in here. Kind of peek around the corner here, sort of thing.
So as you get right there, you see that again, the ceiling's roughly 15, 20 feet up. This area tapers to a dead end, almost like a point or a claw. Um, And in this room lie a dozen or so human skeletons sheathed in frost. But all of their skulls appear to be missing.
Were those the flaming skulls?
You can make a knowledge arcana if you want.
Of course. I always want to make knowledge checks.
Actually, so with a 22 harvest, you know that those were, first of all, if Ziada has said that there's a dozen corpses in here, there were far fewer. These corpses seem to align with the number of shadows that you just fought.
Mm.
However, what their skulls did not turn into the creatures that you fought at the start. They were, oh my god, what were those things? I can't remember what they're called now. They were called
Flame skulls?
flame skulls. Thank you. They were called flame skulls. Yeah, flame skulls are the remnants of powerful spellcasters.
Mm.
Um, what you just fought were the remnants of people who weren't that affected by the weave. Um, and then Ziada, give me a perception check.
Here comes a strong one. Nope.
Well, 15's enough. There's something about the room in front of you that doesn't feel right. Um, I mean, yes, it clearly is like the grave site of several corpses that have since been robbed of their skulls for some reason. But there's something else about this room that doesn't feel right. Do with that as you will.
All right.
You can also give me an investigation check if you so
Okay,
wish.
because yeah, let's try that out. See if that's a big number. Yeah, not bad.
With a yeah, I'll give it to you. You notice that one of the corpses in the back of the room seems to have a necklace around it, which is kind of funny with the head gone. It's a shoulderless, I guess you'd call it. Headless. I don't know. But you see that there is something at the back of the room that has that.
Okay. I'm gonna get everyone over here first, and then I'll start heading in.
All right. Does everybody move over to Ziada?
Or
Or do people do other things? I mean, up to you. Loki moves over. Novakri moves over. Valen hangs back just a little bit, just in case.
Yeah,
Jux.
I'm just kind of having people come over, and as I enter, kind of just being able to see what's going on, sort of thing.
All right, as you walk into that cave and step past the threshold, I need you to give me a Constitution save.
What is that right there?
That was almost bad.
Walk in, everything seems to be fine.
All right, so I'm gonna keep moving forward a bit.
Excuse
how
me.
that goes.
All right, you can make your way up to the to what you saw, the statue that's over there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. If I didn't feel anything at that point, I'm gonna just kind of head up to it and see, maybe do a an investigation or something like that. Let people know there might be some sort of something that I felt as I walked in the room.
Okay. So as you get up there, you find that on this skeleton, this headless skeleton, there is a tarnished silver holy symbol on the end of a gold chain shaped like a four-pointed star. You guys have already made the check, and you realize that this is a symbol of Mistral, the now deceased god of magic.
Yeah, so I'll grab that guy.
Okay. You grab that. Doesn't appear to be anything else in the room. Can you give me another Constitution check, please?
Sure.
Or save. I'm sorry, Constitution save. With that, you begin to feel incredibly hungry, to the point that like you almost want to eat the thing that you just picked up. This like necklace. Do you have any rations on you?
Excuse me, cat. Fuck. I have. Yeah, I have a ton of rations.
All right. You need to consume that immediately.
How much?
Just one. Just one
Okay.
ration. And this hunger that I'm trying to think of uh, l- like I went like when I was training for like a race at one point, I went for a 14-mile run, and when I was done with that, I needed to eat, and by eat I mean like I needed a meal. That's what you just felt, and by like shoving this ration in your mouth, just like nom, 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 um, it seems to have gone away.
All right, cool. So, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bail out of there in that case. At this point.
Okay, so you're out, and I mean, everything feels like it's okay. What do you guys want to do?
I think now follow the moonbeam.
Okay.
Do I see anything there? Might be.
So what you see as you kind of step into that room is you see that. I just want to make sure there's no like random flavored text. The, the ceilings kind of dwindle a little bit here down to like maybe 10, 12 feet. They're covered with icicles again, and they form thin stalactites from the ceiling to the floor. However, there are easy paths that lead to the cave's several exits or entrances, as it were. There's one to the north, there's one to the east, there's one to the south, and I'd love it if you gave me a perception check.
14.
With a 14, you again, this place has been filled with echoes that maybe were made from you, maybe they weren't. This whole place has been very eerie in the sort of like like that's just always going around. I mean, like you attacked the shadows, and some moments you struck them, and you heard this like ringing clang, and then other moments it was like, and there was no sound. But you can't shake the feeling that you hear something akin to like the yipping or the barking of dogs to the east. Now, whether that's coming from this or from this, you cannot tell. And right about that time, um, both Harvest and Jux feel something behind them, like breathing on them, like just sort of like raising the hackles on the back of their neck that says, "So good of you to finally come." What's everybody doing?
Turning around.
Jux, you spin around. You see this sort of like claw looking pathway that's right there. You see the way that you came from. You see a set of stairs down here, but you don't see anything behind you. Just had that sensation as if something was breathing on your neck.
Alrighty then.
What so Ziada, you had moved there. Jux, what do you do?
Thing right now.
All right, you just hang out. Harvest, having had that experience, what do you do? If Harvest has fallen asleep, which is fine and may have happened, I'm going to need Harvest or somebody to roll for Harvest a Constitution saving throw.
Did the make Constitution saving throw as well?
No, you're okay. You're okay right now.
Okay, con save.
Mm-hmm.
13.
13. She's gonna take her move, moving into this room down here. She is compelled because there is some mystery, there is something that's down there. And then I'm gonna need Loki and Ziada to make a perception check. No, I'm sorry, Loki and Novakri. Sorry, Loki, you noticed this. Ziada. No, God damn it, Novakri. Your tokens are so close. I look up, I just see one. I see the other. See one. See the other. But Novakri, make 11. 11, you don't notice this. As Harvest starts to slip away. Jux, you notice this because you were sort of like your attention was sort of brought to this. But that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She just starts to move down here. Loki, what are you doing right now?
What did I notice? I just noticed.
You notice that Harvest started to drift away and walk down.
Going to come down here and call out, see if I can get her attention.
What do you say?
I'll ask her where she's going.
Doesn't respond. It's almost like she's sleepwalking, moving forward.
And I'll call to the party saying I think she's in a trance, and I'll try to stop her. Go down here.
As you go right there, give me a perception check.
Wow,
With a 27.
what an adventure!
With a
I rolled
20
a 1 for that one, and then D&D Beyond automatically rolled it again, and I got a 20. That's like the
Nice.
third time this has happened in this.
So with that, you hear this voice that says,
Says what?
says, hold on, I'll do this. Knowledge, passage, strength, secrets.
All right. Loki might have gotten a 20, but I am not getting that at all.
Wait, you can't hear my voice, or you don't know what it
No,
means?
I have no idea I couldn't even hear what you were saying.
I couldn't hear you at
Oh.
all.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was whispering, and apparently this is a terrible microphone. So you hear in a whisper voice that says, "Knowledge, secrets, strength, passage."
Someone's making some weird powder puff girls.
I break the X vial. Let's see what happens. That's what you perceive as you come down behind her. But you, even with that perception check, you do not see anything or anyone. You just see that Harvest is moving forward with this sort of like automaton or zombie-like, just sort of like moving forward kind of thing. Like there's a very sort of like staccato rhythm to her steps as she's doing it. Is there anything else you want to do as you move up behind her?
No, if only I could, I'll like dash up a little bit, try to grab her from not moving forward anymore.
All right.
Maybe physical contact will.
Give me a.
Maybe she'll finally know physical contact.
And she'll turn back to an ice elf or whatever.
Right.
Just keep shifting. This, that,
It's like,
this, that. This.
gross.
you
What?
you know
What
how
was?
women are.
Who? No. Who was the Marvel character that was like a schizophrenic? I can't
Moon
remember.
Knight.
No. They did a show about him. Yes, they did Moon
Legion?
Knight's show. Legion. She's Legion. Like she's just, but it's all different elves. I'm a wood elf. I'm a moon elf. I'm a high elf. I'm a low elf. I'm a this, and just it just keeps moving behind. But she has powers in every form. But make if you're gonna try to stop her, make an athletics check, and then Kevin, if you can roll uh, a responsive athletic check. I think that's pretty. That seems on point.
Nice.
Wow. So you stop her, but you feel her like you feel her resisting against you. Like you maybe you grab her elbow or her arm. Like like you come up and you're like, stop! What are you doing? This is weird. Like this isn't right. And she doesn't respond. Like it's not like her eyes are glassed over or whatever. She just doesn't respond. She continues to try to like pull forward, but you've stopped her. She doesn't move forward at all. I'm gonna throw it. So Ziada, you were doing your thing. We did that thing. Jux, you kind of see the tail end of this. Is there anything you want to do right now? Or do you just want to hang out where you are?
Do I have the option to try to run down and stop her too?
I mean, sure. Yeah. If you want to run down and try to physically stop her, sure.
All right. So what do you need?
Give me a. If you're gonna try to stop her too, just give me an athletics check. I'll say that you aid Loki in slowing her down. Um, she's not going to go further, but it seems it seems like she's still compelled in some way to move on. Which is weird because like what the fuck is going on? Um, Novakri, you were not aware that this was going on because of your save. So what are you doing? You just see Ziada pushing forward. So what are you doing? Excuse me.
Looks like you got 3 people going down there to take a look at stuff. So I guess I'll
Well,
stay with Ziada and look up north.
okay. So you move. So I mean, if you want to move, you can move, and it's up to you. So you see, like I said, that there is a pathway leading this way. There's a pathway leading this way, and there's a pathway leading this way. Well, maybe if I can click on something. All right. The room that you're in, however, is it's like a maze of stalactites. Like you can see to the other side where these exits are through like the gaps between the spikes coming down from the ceiling and like the ice spikes rising up from this. Um, but you but it's not a straight line. Like if you were to run through this room, it's basically difficult terrain and it will take double the movement. You can move directly to here or here. Oh, come on, do it. Or here or here, but it will take double the movement to do it. And that's what you see. And I'm gonna have Vaylin kind of move up behind you guys because she's sticking with you. As that is transpiring, I'm gonna double check on something and make sure I'm right. Yeah. Yeah, that's how this is gonna happen. Um, is you guys are trying to restrict Harvest from moving forward from whatever compulsion that she's doing or having an effect from. I'm gonna need Loki and Jux to roll a d20. Just if you want to do it and roll 20, that's fine. If you want to do it wherever you're gonna do it, just roll a d20. Nice. All right. Well, emerging from around the corner is something that looks like this. And its face looks at Jux and says, "You would dare to interfere with my great plan?" And it's going to do this. Does an 18 hit you, Jux?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right, Jux is dead.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hold on. I got to double check.
Oh wait, he
You
is.
you save. You do save on the con save, which is great. Which means that this damage will not reduce your total life hit points by its an amount. However, you're about to take 48 plus 3 necrotic damage.
Roll ones.
You take 29. That's not ones. So you take 29 points of necrotic damage. Do you have any resistance to that at all?
No.
There you go.
That hurt.
And I think everybody needs to roll me some initiative. So let's throw this thing back out there. Let's get
Well,
rid of that, and then
before you do that, it's 11, and I'm running out of steam.
Ditto.
okay. You know what? That's fair. I will tell you that this is a named.
Lich.
No, it's not.
A
It's not a
white.
lit. You haven't gotten there. Hold on. It's not a white. Not a white. Hold up before people throw any more initiatives out, so that we don't have to redo it next week. I mean, this is
yeah.
recorded. It's recorded. We can do it. It's fine. But just before we do that, because people want to break away and do whatever, it's not a white. It's not a lich. Does anybody else want to give a guess as to what this is?
A ring wraith.
You can't guess again. Shut up.
What else are there?
Looks like a Death Knight.
Death Knight. It is not.
Durgar.
That's definitely. Come on. Durgar would definitely have a beard in the afterlife. Come on.
Shit. What are the other ones? I don't remember. I grab them and throw
Well,
them on. I don't ever remember them. You guys
so
can kill them. So
if we're gonna pause here, we will. Chris, do me a favor though. After taking 29 points of damage, if you need to put some dots on your character, put some dots on your character, so I'm aware.
Come on. Let's see. And
It's
what
like
is
a-
what are the,
it's like a body. It's not like a ghostly thing, is it?
It it appears like a form, but it's wispy, like you can kind of see through it. But it's got these haunting yellow eyes, and as it came around the corner and it took its hand and it laid its hand down, like it swiped its hand across Chris, it like clearly was like spellcaster, I will take yours for mine. Fortunately, though, Chris passed his con save, because otherwise bad things happen. So, but yeah, so it's 11:06. We can pause. Dolan clearly has already gone off to La La Land. Kevin is dealing with Ziad is dealing with his or her own stuff. That's probably the greatest roll I've ever had in Roll20, where rolling 4d8 came up 3d8s or 3/8s. But yeah, it's a good place to stop. I mean, also horrific, but we'll see what happens.
Should I start writing up another character?
It's
Well,
certainly
so I
in
see
the
one dot. I only see one dot on your character, which makes me think you're probably okay for now, right?
Well, I was going to check on the dots. How much do you need for the damage for the dots?
So
75,
first,
50, 25%.
yeah, it's the quarters, right? So first
Okay.
25%, 1 dot, half is 2 dots, 3/4, 3 dots, and then you're on the verge of being dead. So if 29 only brings you down to 1 dot, you'll live forever. You'll be fine.
No, let me double check it. It might be 2. Like I said, I'm running out of Steve. I don't
Nope.
want to do math.
Listen, I appreciate that. I also really want Jux to be the final survivor of this entire game and just walk
Yeah,
away
okay,
at
he's
the end.
not at half yet.
All right, so you're good. You only got the 1 dot, so there you go. Everybody else, this creature emerged, and it is somehow compulsing harvest. So
Isn't that against the law in like
I was
48
gonna say.
states?
yeah, well,
I
fortunately, this
mean-
is glacial, baby. This is outside that range. But yeah, see what happens.
You're changing those all the time now.
Well, you know what? I don't want to get into it. I read something like before the game started up tonight, where I was just like, is this really a conversation that people are having online, which then becomes like a historic record of our idiocy? Oh, it is? Oh, awesome. Let's do this. This is
Chicken
great.
baked in NyQuil.
I don't, you know what? Like, sure. At this point, it's like, sure, whatever. So, but, all right, guys. Well, thanks for playing. I hope you're having fun or, doing what you're going to do.
Absolutely, the shadows are gone, so
Having
Shadows
fun.
are gone. But are the hunger pains? We will find out.
apparently for the moment at least.
Mm-hmm. We will find out. So,
Thanks, Tom.
hey, dude, I'm glad that people come and play, and so I hope people are having fun. So that's why I like to play it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we'll talk to you guys next week.
Alrighty.
Right.
Thanks, Tom. Later.
Hey,
Thanks.
thanks,
Later,
everybody.
guys.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.